Hey, what's up? What's going on out there? I was looking at this video with Nick Fuentes, and he was talking about Charlie Kirk and his debate platform and why he didn't like it. Now, this is before Charlie Kirk died. So this was really Nick Fuentes' feelings about Charlie Kirk. I've been familiar with the two way before, his Charlie Kirk's death. And I knew that Nick Fuentes didn't want anything to do with Kirk. Like he wasn't a fan of his at all. But I'm gonna let the video play and leave my commentary.
Charlie Kirk is, I think he's insincere. I think he's arrogant. He's not polite. But I think that when he goes and does these college debates, question comes in, and like a magic 8 ball, the perfect conservative argument comes out. But here's the conceit. Here's the game. The question goes out, and Charlie Kirk will basically categorize that and file it into a particular line of argument. Like, so for example, we could ask a question about Gaza. He'll say, well, do you believe Israel has a right to exist? And once that question goes,
I was thinking the same thing, just like Nick is saying right here. And for those of you out there that haven't, seen my material before, I don't rock with Nick Fuentes at all. But he does bring up some great points sometimes. But in this instance, I thought I was like one of the few who was like picking up on this whole Charlie Kirk debate formula, like how he would do certain things. Like I've watched a few of his quote unquote debates, especially the ones with college students, like the ones that might not be as educated on certain things, like the ones he can like kind of pull the veil over their eyes or whatever and kind of confuse them or deflect from the real topic. Just like with the situation, the debate that he was having before he got put on a shirt, and they were talking about mass shootings, and he brought up gang violence or something. He already had a script in his head of where he wanted to go, which made it which made it not a real debate, like a real back and forth. And it was another topic he was talking about Israel to another student. I made a video about that as well, and he just totally veered off the path of the discussion, started talking about certain things in the discussion that didn't make any sense at all, just to make his point. But to back Nick's point, he already had predetermined. He already had a predetermined direction that he wanted to go with the debate and with his answers anyway.
Out, it goes down a pre-recorded series of questions and answers. So it's like, how can I take any question and comment and filter that, file that into a track, a predetermined track of questions, and I say this and you say that, until we get to a predetermined destination. And I actually don't think that's very honest. I don't think it's terribly impressive. And I think that at Cambridge, when you actually have super intelligent kids debating him, then you see the conceit. And you can see Charlie Kirk had nothing there, because once again, that was the predetermined track. But when you debate Dean Withers, who's getting
Exactly. I couldn't have said it better myself. Is like the predetermined. Everything was predetermined. He already knew where he was going to go in the discussion. What was regardless of what was said. And like I said earlier, I was like, I can't be the only one that's seeing this. Like I said, I've seen enough of the guy before he passed away to see what he was about. And things like this, his debate style, it just kept popping up, and I was like, it seems kind of like robotic, like he had just talking points that he was going to issue out and to say that he won or felt like validated in the debate, I guess.
like a degree in economics. When you debate a kid from Cambridge, then you see him licking his wounds on these shows and saying, well, Dean Withers is not a normal college kid. He's getting a degree in economics. It's like, isn't that what a college kid is?
And that's pretty much the end of the video. I don't know. I can't speak to his point about the actual people that Charlie Kirk, had these conversations with those debates. But anyway, the whole point of the video was like I said earlier. It just like perplexes me and confuses me how this man, well, how people can follow behind this person and not see like the fallacy in his style. But that's my 1-2 about it. Leave your opinion and let me know what you think.